Tips number 4, empathy. Empathy, that means that you put yourself into that person's shoes. Now, from here, if you can feel what he feels, see what he sees, basically, you will know his problem better, right? Then, from his perspective, I'm sure that you will look clearer picture in how to solve his problem, and you know what exactly is happening to him and why he is so frustrated, why he is so angry. Okay. Empathy is not easy to do, you know. It's easy to say, but most of the time when we facing this kind of situation, we tend to try to convince the people. This is our natural reaction. When you try to think back, are we doing the same thing, right? We're trying to talk a lot of philosophy, you know, a lot of things to convince them, you know, or we're trying to prove them wrong. So please don't do it. Because if you do this, that means you didn't put yourself into his or her shoes. And that is not empathy. Now the next tips I'm talking about is the need analysis. Now here is related to the attention and the listening skills at tips number 2. Whereby after we listen, the next skills that we need to do is we gather information and we find out the needs. Why this person is doing this thing? Is there anything, you know, he wants from there? He just want to pour, or he really have this kind of problem, or what things that you can provide to suit his needs or his want, right? So I think this is the key point where if you hit the needs and wants, you solve the problem. And this person will not so difficult anymore because he feel that his problem is not a problem anymore with your assistance. Now the next one. Let's say, for example, you might have some points that's come to disagreement, I'm sure. But please, when this person in this kind of situation, you don't try to disagree him directly. You can agree them in certain way, you know. Because from your perspective, you might not agree. But in that situation, in his emotion, and somehow some people in a very, very difficult situation where they are in extreme emotion. For example, those people is already up to the standard like a very aggressive. They're trying to hurt themselves, you know. Do you find this kind of people? They are trying to threaten you by, he say that I want to commit a suicide. There is a critical situation. So especially this kind of situation, we need to use agree to disagree to bring that person, you know, the emotion level to the calm level first. Then the next tip is the space. What does it mean? Space means that I do believe everybody have the ability to reflect, to think. It's just that they need time. For such a short period of time, you don't expect this person will have a wider mind to absorb or to digest the whole thing. You know, when a people get into the difficult situation, that means the mind's getting narrower, and they are so focused into the pinpointing that make them can't run away, can't walk out. Right? In Chinese, we say 钻牛角尖. Is there any words in English say the same thing? Do you know? That means that they are too into it. It's just like a whole piece of blank paper with a black dot. They are only focused on the black dot, but not the whole big space of the paper. I believe that everybody knows this story. Yeah. Then we shall leave this person with some space of thinking, and we can show that the tips that at the front we show our empathy, and we ensure them that we will follow up with them, to give them moral support at the same time while giving him the space. Then ensure him that if you need a time to cool down, to think, or you need a companion, but now I think it's time for you to have a you time, right? So let him know that if you need anything from me anytime, you can just give me a call. the magic word is, I'll be there for you. Then he will feel that, you know, he's being taken care of. So in this, for these 7 tips of handling difficult people, you can apply for not only for the customers, you know, you can apply for your friends as well, apply to the colleagues, the co-worker together with you, or you are a leader, you're handling your staff, or you are a staff handling your leaders, your superior as well. Right, so this is a short one. If you want to go in depth to the how to handle these difficult people, which are skills, that will be the training part. So thank you very much for watching this.